Alright, so, welcome back. I am being true to my word. They're all starting as bards, however, they will be taking levels in other things. So, for instance, our halfling friend here is going to take a few levels in sorcerer to help us out. Kurz, our drummer, will be taking points in bard as well as paladin. And our rogue friend will be taking more points in bard as well as rogue. I'm trying to make a balanced party so it's not just four bards all trying to support each other and ending up dying in the end, because that would be no fun. Alright, let us try our first performance together. I wasn't able to find any drums, so we're going to be drumless for a little bit, but I think will all work out well.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't give up now. No time to rest.
Pretty amazing what this game is capable of.
Moving in.
Of course, everything will change once we get some different instrumentation. I am going to probably try and get her a lyre instead of a violin, as well as find Kurz's drums. But enough for that for now. I'm gonna go take a long rest. A well-deserved long rest.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay, so we were able to talk to Damon, the Asmodeus tiefling, down at the forge. We were able to find another set of +1 armor that I'm planning on giving to our other main bard. It's going to be a pretty penny though. We're down to 3 gold for the entire party. And he was mentioning that he left all of his things in Elturel. I mean, that forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
That is good information to know later, especially if you're playing with Karlach. He is able to upgrade the infernal engine that is running in her chest.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
that is actually a big thing. We're gonna be down a few side missions because we're not playing with the main cast. For instance, this mission here, if you let Lae'zel talk to him, she will essentially hold him at knife point and ask her to tell him where the other Githyanki are. But because Lae'zel is not in the party and we don't have any other main cast, we can't do that quest, which is unfortunate. But I'll find other ways to make up the XP difference. I can guarantee that.
I swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
I was wondering about this. So, that ox in the background that they were just walking past. In my main campaign, you find him later and he's all jacked up on weird stuff. But it was interesting to me because I was wondering if that was who the Dark Urge is supposed to be. But if I'm the Dark Urge and that thing still exists, there must be a difference there. Alright. This is our first chance to see the new group in action.
Have to keep going.
So currently, our resident rogue bard, she has 2 levels in rogue, 1 level in bard. It's definitely going to change drastically, but I'm going to try and keep it as even as possible. Be surprised. Make my way this way. It's going to be interesting. My entire group is going to have bardic inspiration. I was able to cast Fairy Fire on that rock. Huh, never had that happen before.
Now. Best be on my way.
She also has a rapier. I think to try and keep him CC'd, we're going to send him into a laughing fit.
Vagrant.
Wild Magic Surge. Oh, she's a wild... Oh. That will make things a little interesting.
So much for peace. Can't slow down.
He doesn't have a secondary weapon at the moment. The only thing that he can do would be Vicious Mockery. But, because he's currently in a laughing fit, I'm just gonna end the turn. Good
Time
hit.
to press ahead. I'll strike you down.
Saved on the hideous laughter. Let me do a quick flourish. Knock you off balance.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Now, she currently has 2 levels in Bard and 1 level in Sorcerer. This is going to be an interesting party. I'm excited.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
You got me. Hand over the coin and I'll be on my way. I can't fail unless I get 2 ones. And I almost did. Whew. Dice are not on my side today.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you. Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
Hey, I'll take the soul coin. We're all liars in this party. We're all the front men. We can all make excuses and talk to people.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Please, let us through.
It is. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hell spawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Okay, there's no need to get that upset.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She's just a child. I think the druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. I have to anyways.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
These things over.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back!
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I already don't like these people.
You there! Hello!
So everybody who's ever played in a mainline D&D campaign probably recognizes this character here. The ever flamboyant and ambitious Volo.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Didn't you see that tentacled ship? It was an Illithid invasion force. The goblins were controlled. Ooh, that's a good one.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Neither. It was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Scandalous indeed. Dramatic. How has Maglubiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
What brought you to the wilds in the first place? You don't seem like somebody that would be out here roughing it.
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Well, I wish you adieu. However, you should be careful. Goblins aren't known for their mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Very tall tale.
My Earthheim friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Pardon me. I must prepare to travel. Good day.
Wanted to see if I could get him to talk to me about something else. Alright, into the Emerald Grove we go. Get to try and defuse the situation.
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Thief? Poison? What is the girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
And I'm really trying. Your mind wants to kill the snake to kill the child, but your heart doesn't snap out of it.
Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
Sylvanus is more concerned about nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he? Can I stack these? I don't think so. Yeah, I can only have one. But we all have it. Didn't matter. I'll take a 26.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I don't like you.
Very well.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
And if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
August seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin Court, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
It's kind of sounding like I need this Halsin. If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Steal from us. The game. We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I think that there's a time and place, and this is not the time nor the place.
Ah. You don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
That right must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
Turning your back on the needy, is that truly the way of Sylvanus?
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of Sylvanus. You must agree.
I hardly know every line of the doctrine.
Then why do you doubt my acts and intent? You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Battle all you want. The refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
She annoys me. Quite a bit. She annoys me quite a bit.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They have set up camp on the east of the forest. 2 bears and a fox have come by. Their territory has been burned out. Half of the fox cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said that they would cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed that they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. It's time to get creative. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made them rest useless. They won't be coming back anytime soon. Got a report of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I will contact the House of Sylvanus. Red wizard. Like Zastam? I could see that being a problem.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Everybody here. Everybody here. Can I shut this? make it easier for me to loot their things.
Out of sight, out of mind. Never wanted the easy path. Softer than a whisper.
Nothing of import in there. Hello. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Here goes nothing.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
We're working on it. Wouldn't mind looking away. That would be fantastic. You know what we might do?
Can't give up now. Let's see.
And this is where bards come in handy, because we can just perform wherever we are. They can draw attention.
Best get going. All right, time to skulk about.
So, that said, an interwoven prayer and incantation sinks across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble will rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. That doesn't seem exactly beneficial to everybody. The tablet catalogs various magical artifacts of druidic nature. One particular entry has been outlined, the Idol of Sylvanus, a ritual relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak, touched by the Forest Father himself. Pray to it quietly. Ooh. Pray to it quietly and reap Sylvanus' blessing and commune with nature. Below entry chalked a note, snakes across the stone. So much more prayer, more power, Rite of Thorns. Alright. I'm gonna go through this wooden chest. There's a chest behind there as well.
Should do it.
Alright, we have a +4. Got it. The Shadow Druid's Doctrine. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts or raise flora. We are the thunder, we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. A half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, Swamp Docks, Tree, Meet Me, Alone, Olodan. Alright. We have a little bit of information we can potentially use against her should need arise. Alright, everybody. Time to go. I think the issue is that there's too many lead instruments.
At the ready. At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay. Well, we'll need to find this way to the woods. Won't be another warning of what? You're tossing gold at us. We're leaving.
Find a way forward.
Don't worry about it. While we're here, there's a few other things that we probably should do. Things that may benefit us in the future. Specifically, there are quite a few children that are around, including one that we just recently saved, this Arabella.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
That could have ended badly. You might want to keep her in line from now on.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try. Girls, it's our job to get us out of here safely.
Singing? It's beautiful.
Shh. Listen.
Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
It's getting really dark. I know that I'm supposed to be the dark urge and all, but wow. Alright.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Focus by singing. There was once a lady who met with a mellow and tried to disclose it to her foolish fellow. Perfect time for a natural 20.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Continue to perform. For man would not listen. He thought it tall tales until he rubbed it against all of her scales. I don't need bardic inspiration on this.
Ouch, my ears! Wait, why am I wet?
Light on my feet.
Who's the one that's singing? That's the one that's singing.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Concentration broken. Good. Good way to start. Curse!
Sit up, pontificator.
Ow. Being able to cast Fairy Fire as like an evocation wizard would be perfect. Alright, so we've got at least 2 of the 4 Fairy Fired. Where's the 4th one? 4th one's up there. Okay. Give all the bardic inspiration to each other. Okay.
Don't waste a step.
She doesn't have... Probably focus one, right? This one is Fairy Fired, though. Try and get as many out of the way as we possibly can beforehand. Good job, Kurz. Divine Smite! So close. Yeah, they're not Celestial Fiend or Undead, so that's not going to help in any way. But Healing Word will. You need to heal yourself, my guy. We also need to get you a set of drums. Run, tiefling child, run! Ooh, good hit. Ugh, we're so close. Really, I should have gone after this one, but that's okay.
It's time.
But did we all get lured? Oh, we all did. Ow!
This isn't right.
I lost concentration on fairy fire. Ow. A good kill. Which one is next? Which one is calling? Can't get to it. Just gotta hope that the rest of my party can resist. Yeah. Kill, please. Good.
What was that?
Oh man, everybody's almost dead. This was a much more difficult fight than I was expecting.
Breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, go for the damage one first. It saves, unfortunately. I'm out of bardic inspirations. What I can do is I can use my bonus action to heal. They're going after the kid? If so, that's kind of fucked. It's good. Good job, Curtis. Resisting. Dissonant whispers.
What happened?
Nobody's being lured today, not on my watch. Get this last one out of the way.
Another fight. Let's go.
Good shot, good shot.
Where do I go from here?
You know, this character is actually very close to one that I've played in a real life game. I had a bard who had a level in rogue just so he could hide with a bonus action. He also had the skulker feat. Man, this thing really wants to kill the kid. It is almost exclusively going for the kid. Stop that. I wonder if playing music drowns it out. That would be a cool way of doing it.
Can't slow down.
Alright, 50% chance.
Stay out of my head.
We got him.
Are they gone? Who are you?
Been a bright song, slayer of monsters, teller of tales, savior of you. The pleasure is all mine.
Wow. I'm Mercon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
It's good information to know. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of Bardalicious, Greatest Bard in the Sword Coast. Hope you have a good night. Catch you later.